afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon,
Good
sir.
afternoon.
Welcome, sir, today. Sir, as per the problem statement given to us, we also had to develop an e-forums on the topic that we were provided, and we have successfully completed the whole process of making the e-forums and you can see it live in action. So before
Okay.
starting, I will provide a general overview of how our e-forums is structured and how the member roles and their requirements are mentioned.
Okay.
So first of all, we started by analyzing three very popular cybersecurity forums. Those were Hack Forums, Cracked.to, and Nulled.to. These forums, I've been a member of these since about 2 years now and have a basic knowledge on how they work. So I will start off by showing you an image that will provide you a general overview of how the forum is structured. As you can see on the screen, if you are able, we have
Yes.
five entities: tabs, categories, topics, threads, and posts. Here,
Okay.
tabs are separated panes, given each pane is visible at a time, like home, support forums, and FAQs, etc. Then we have categories. Each tab may or may not have many categories, several categories. Then we have topics. Every category will have multiple topics that can be set into the field. Then we have threads. We can every user who is a part of the forum can create threads in a topic, and
Okay.
every thread will have posts by members or administrators, moderators, where they can manage it.
Okay.
Next, I will explain you how the member roles and structures are.
Sorry.
Yes, sir.
ठीक.
How the member roles and structures are mentioned. So, as you can see
बोल
on
दूंगा मैं. फोन पे बात कर.
yes, sir. So as you can see on the screen, we have three roles for our forums. First is administrator, who will mainly be administering the web forums, like banning a member, closing topics, or warning members. Then we have moderators that will be managing the sections. Like every thread will be managed by a moderator, and they will also be able to close the topics, lock and unlock topics, ban members, delete post or topics. And then we have members. They can register, of course, change their personal information. We have several interesting features that we have employed, like email notifications. So whenever a user makes a post on your topic, then you will get an immediate email notification on it. And then we have three different sections on the main forum, which will show active and latest discussions, unanswered topics, and your threads. So this was how we structured the forums, and now I will demonstrate you the forums itself. So as you can see on the screen, sir, this is our forum's homepage, and any member, if no matter if he's registered or not, he can view this and view the threads and topics in the forums, but does not have the ability to reply to a topic. For example, here we have different tabs on the top right column. Here you can see these are all the categories. This is the section that have the active categories in the forums. The below two sections demonstrate the active and latest discussions and unanswered topics. So if you want to create a thread in a topic, then just go ahead and click on it, and you can go ahead and see all the active topics in the forums. If you want to view any, just click on it and you will be able to see the discussions in it. If you want to create, if you want to reply, you will have to register it, or you want to create a thread, you again have to register it. So right now we will be, just a second. We will go ahead and try to register. I've already registered as an admin and will directly log in. And in here, you can also register in different, as your different occupations. Like if you're an academic institution, a research scholar, NGO, student or scientist. Then we will move ahead to login and go to a topic and try to reply to one of the posts. Like now we have the feature of replying to a post. Just click on the button and you will have the BB code that will help you to format your text the way you want it. There was an error registering the SQL query, but it's fine. Now I'll discuss the different tabs. Like here you have every thread that you create. You can create from here, the new topic section, and will be visible in your My Thread section. You can do a member search if you know someone on the forums and want to search about him. You can search from here. Like for example, this is one of the members. And you can see all the topics that he's created in the past. Then we have the active topics section that were recently active and most replied. Here you can see the members, like all the members who are registered from the name, from the first initial letter C, and so on. And you can also search a member or create a new member from here. Then you can go ahead and modify your personal details from here. Like you want to register as an NGO, you can just update your information, and now I'm an NGO. Change password module is not completed, but will be completed soon. This will provide you an email notification to your email with the new password you want to set if you've forgotten one. And then we have the admin panel from where you can control the activity of various users. The tasks are still not complete, but we can demonstrate a small gist of how it will work.
Okay.
Like I wanted to search a member, the username was Coder, and the information is displayed here, his joining date and email address. And soon enough, we will add more features like ban a member, ban this member, or warn this member, or personally message this member about something. Then we can also manage topics. Like here is one of the topics from VB. We will soon add features that can close this topic. So as demonstrated, these were all the features that we were able to employ right now in the forums. And as I was saying, we will also enable admin and moderator privileges soon. They're not employed yet, but you can have a preview of how they work. Like for example, we have a member here. We can view the details, only view the details right now, but soon we will add options for warning this member or banning this member, or maybe allotting some rewards to the member based on his activity on the forums. And then we will move on to the topics. If we are able to, we will add features to modify these topics, or maybe delete some topics as they violate some terms of service, and so on. Yes, sir. So this is what we've developed so far. the forums is almost 80% completed, and there are some small bugs that we have to fix, and we're thinking upon new additional ideas that we can employ, like a separate section for important announcements or employing a chat box in the homepage for active discussions by different members. Still working on it.
So you made a presentation on a different topic because in beginning it was said that probably data waste management, data analytics, big data. So this was more about cyber forum.
Actually, sir, the problem statement that we were provided, it basically mentioned us to create a platform where various members can join and display their work. Only the heading told us the data mining section, and what we've analyzed so far, we just created that. We can again
No,
modify. Okay.
basically then you have just created a forum whereby the people can join and a platform has been made, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
that is a good idea, right?
Yes, sir.
And basically you are saying cyber crime, so your title is data analytics and data mining. So cyber crime was not your basically group name. Group name was more of the say database management, data analytics, and those kind of the things, and artificial use of the artificial intelligence in taking decision on the basis of input or new records which are being added in a database, right?
Yes, sir.
So that was a basically it was a newly added topic for reason that we realized that probably database management, data analytics, this portion was somewhere missed, and
Ac-
what we wanted that information flowing from various quarters, they will pull up in a database, right? So there will be relational database which may be coming from various sources. Number one, some information made input may come from front end, maybe a portal, maybe an app, or so that information is coming. The second
we
information would be coming when we will be making the data requisition. So data may be requisitioning about the CCTV, about the IoT device, maybe from the drone. This bit has become the second dimension. Then this is called the third dimension. Third dimension is the requisitioning dimension where we are approaching, say, telecom service provider. So they might provide us the CDR, PSTN data, and related information, VLR, VLR dump, PSTN and dump, PSTN and dump. Those kind of the things would be made available by them. Then there could be bank. So we can get information from bank. Say we can get information from uh, say there are the SMS tag. So in a CDR we are getting a detail that some reservation has been made in a railway or some reservation has been made in air. So confirmatory tag would be coming. In even in few cases we found that say one thief, he has sold his ornament in a Mithu finance. So SMS tag would be telling that some transaction has taken place with the Mithu finance. Now our requisition system will requisition the system, and it will come to a database, and the database, artificial intelligence and database will be taking three very critical decisions. Number one, whether it is having evidence value, and if it is evidence value, then I presume that app must be saving it with the date and time and locational stamp. It may be encrypting it. It may be protecting with the hash value or with the blockchain technology. So, and then who will prove it before the court of law? These are the dimensions, and it will create three certificates. So, certificates, if they are already created by the app itself, then they will stay attached in a database, right? What are those certificates? Certificate of the integrity, which will be flowing from this hash value and other protection. Then certificate of admission, that is creating the certificate under 65B, that is the certificate of the admissibility. It means As per the evidence at 65B, this piece is admissible. So, as per the 65B, we will be creating a kind of a certificate which will be attached with that evidence. And third will be the certificate of chain of custody. So, if there is any movement of this evidence, then that evidence has stayed as protected, and there is no manipulation. That will be the certificate of the chain of custody. This is about, we are talking about the evidence. Then another part will come, that is a piece of information which need to be further looked into either by the police officer, investigating police officer, or we might give it to community, so they can dig out and give the information. So whatever we are giving to police officer or investigating officer, it will have the compliance module attached with it, so that police officers should be in position to comply that dimension and come back. And the compliance should come to us, and this compliance will be converted into a kind of a performance index. Have you understood to this point?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now the third dimension, that some record is coming, it does not really qualify for evidence, or it may not be qualified for even basically as an investigation lead. But that information will sit in database, and when it will be read together after some time, probably it might generate some either investigation lead or some requisitioning or some okay. So database management, the database.
Yes, sir.
Database that is the forte of this very project. So
Okay,
now
sir.
bringing the people together, this is one part of thing which has been done by you. By changing name, the same thing can be employed by everybody. So
Yes.
not a big deal, because say if it is say a roping in of the expert and people in the cyber crime, then say this title will do. If we
Okay.
want to rope in for the other field, then that title will come. But
Okay, sir.
say overall configuration will stay the same,
Okay,
right?
sir.
So that
Yes.
is how to rope in the people, how to integrate the people, right? Now here you are more driven by the other individual. So we can add one more dimension in this, when you are identifying them and you are trying to aggressively approach them. So for your approach was, somebody should approach you, and then he will give his resume, he will give his post, and you will examine whether you would like to continue with him and all those kind of the things. It means all the major decisions or initiatives, they are taken by the other party. Is that clear?
Clear, sir.
Right. Now there could be the other dimension, when we are trying to identify who are the person, they are smart and they are doing good job in the field, and we can try to rope them in and to join us. So hunting has to be done from our side, so that all like-minded people, all like-minded talents, we should be in position to bring them together.
Oh,
This is the person-based approach over here. Now there will be third approach, that is the subject matter based approach. What we are trying to say, okay, these are the modules, this is the skill set opportunity which is available, and you please join. You understood the three part of it?
yes, sir. I have.
Number one, by having an impressive designing, we can attract the people, they will be applying and they will be joining as you have done. So making it little more starter and active. Say आपने अभी जो है साइबर का किया है, यदि आप डाटा एनालिटिक्स के करेंगे तो उसका जो है ना डिजाइनिंग थोड़ा सा डिफरेंट हो जाएगा,
Yes, sir.
राइट? But
Structure will be same.
basic infrastructure could be the same. So there is one module which is dealing with the cyber crime also. There is one module which is dealing with the cyber investigation also, right? So these features, whatever effort you can done, you can share with them. If they feel that things could be integrated at their end, then they may like to integrate.
Okay.
Now the second thing which I said, identify the talents of that area aggressively. and try to approach them so that they can become the part of you, so that you should be in position to take advantage of the best talents, best organization they are available, and we are proactively trying to really contact them, coordinate with them, and bring them together for the platform. That is the second part. Third is the module driven approach, where we are saying कि we are developing these many things and the people may join us for this. Okay,
Okay, sir.
so somebody has approached, we are already having the detail. Somebody we have hunted and they have joined, we are already having the detail. So in this, these two people, wherever we feel, they can be assigned for the subject driven approach also. The subject has been the part of the bigger picture. So now the people, those who are not in part one or part two, they can also join by looking at the subject, and by doing so, they can say that I want to join. It means in all the three cases, you have to come out with a strategy why somebody should join you. So, what benefit will be flowing to them? What ultimately, if we are having a symbiotic kind of relationship, then people would be in position to join us. Otherwise, people will not be joining us. So, our this web portal, this should effectively convey why anybody should join us. What benefit would be flowing to them? They are not sitting idle. They will not even join you when you will request them. So there has to be something to attract them to join. Yeah. Whether they are requesting you, or you are approaching them, or you are offering some subject-based module to be floated. But sum total of all three approach is this: we are trying to bring all talents, all people with a similar outlook, those who are having the vision to transform our country, to bring them on a particular platform. Are we together up to this point?
Yes, sir.
Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Any question from your side?
No, sir. I'll just say that as the forums, we have backended it with SQL servers, so we can use that database to create and collect information and analyze the data sets, as you mentioned. Also,
No. You have not understood. You are talking of whatever information is available to you, you are analyzing it.
no, sir.
I am saying the people, those who have not approached you. So, by different means, by web scraping, by this doing, and by that, we have to identify the right kind of the talent. They don't know you. They are not approaching you.
Yes,
You are identifying them from the other sources. So, web scraping could be one of the options whereby we can try to identify the talents जिन्होंने पेपर्स प्रेजेंट किए हैं, जिन्होंने कुछ किया हुआ है, एंड देन उनको हमारी टीम एग्रेसिवली अप्रोच कर सकती है कि व्हाई डोंट यू प्लीज ज्वाइन अस, राइट? That is the second approach. And third approach was the module based. It means हम जो भी इस टॉपिक से रिलेटेड मॉड्यूल्स हैं उनको हमने वहाँ पे मतलब जो है ना अच्छे ढंग से जो है ना पोर्टल पे दिखा रहे हैं हम, and people feel motivated just by looking at that. And the people those who are having expertise in that area, then they will go and they will try to जो है ना become part of you, and there will be the mail provision, there will be that Facebook and all kind of the provisions. So the people would be in position to send you detail as per your requirement, right? So with this we are closing this meeting.